What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. It's going to be a good one today. I'm super excited. I'm going to be working on some logos and some stuff here on my iPad. It's going to be good. Grabbing a couple things. Let me know where you're tuning in from, what you're up to. How's it going? Sending a couple things real quick. I should have given myself a longer countdown timer than 3 minutes, but that's okay. It'll give us time to catch up in the chat here real quick. Let me know where you're tuning in from, what you're up to, what your weekend plans are, maybe what projects you're working on, what's new. What's new for me is my wife and I just had a new baby. She had the new baby. I was there for part of it. Anyway, baby boy, super excited. Super excited. What's up, Golden Rose? So I see you updated your name to Bliss and then in parentheses Golden Rose. Does that mean I should call you Bliss now? Yeah, Declan, baby Declan, such a stud, such a good baby, hardly cries, which is good. We need that right now because there's a lot going on. So after, we had to be a couple weeks after, and how's the music level, guys? My mix is a little bit different in my ears, so I'll make sure you can hear it, but it's not too loud. Working on creating animation in Photoshop. That's awesome. So yeah, so anyway, what I was going to say is our oldest daughter got COVID after a couple weeks after we were home. So we had to quarantine, and super thankful. The worst of it was she just had a runny nose. And then we quarantined, and then the next age daughter got it. So we had the quarantine cycle again. So we're still on the staying home, quarantining, and yeah. It could be worse, but this is the first live stream for me since the baby was born. So just had a lot going on. And actually just finished last night, the last video for a brand new course that I'm getting ready to produce. I'm not getting ready to produce, I produced it. The new course is launching on Monday. It's going to be on Skillshare. It's about logo design, and I show how to use, kind of like what we've been doing here on Behance, where we've been making logos using the random word generator. I don't know if you guys have seen that yet, but if you check out the replays, I've been creating logos by opening a spreadsheet and then letting the random number generator pick different words, and then we create a custom logo with it. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to jump in, and we are going to kind of play with that a little bit. And stay tuned if you guys want to see the process for how I do that, everything from the sketchbook all the way to the finished process. Then you can check out that course on Skillshare. Oh, I didn't put a link. Well, I don't know if I have a link for it yet, but there'll be a link. So check back for that. You can see my profile on Skillshare. Also, you might hear some shrieks from the kids in the background, everybody who's home from quarantine. So it's going to be a fun party for the day. We might hear baby crying a little bit. I don't know what's going to happen. So let me check the comments again real quick. Yeah, okay. Social media, I'm good with both. Okay, so I'm going to call you Bliss then because it's just that much shorter than Golden Rose, although I love Golden Rose. What's up over on YouTube? I see you. Is it Uger? Oh, man, I'm sorry. Names are hard. Thank you. Congratulations to the new baby. I'm assuming is what that's for. Thank you so much. Let's get into it. Let's have some fun today. So also, let's see if my setup is set up correctly. I think I'm going to push the magic button. Hey, all right, it stayed live. So we can see the iPad, we can see my face because this is the money maker right here. That's such a nerd. Okay, so what I want to do today, I've got this on my iPad. All right, this is part of what I produced in the course. And then also I've got it here on the desktop on my computer. So I've got this round tripping syncing with the Adobe Cloud apps. Is it an app? It's the Adobe Cloud. So I've got the desktop app and the iPad app and working together. So that way, whenever I do on one, it does to the other, which is super cool. And what I did is I jumped into this random business generator document that my wife made for us here. And it's got a bunch of adjectives, a bunch of nouns, and then types. So when I did this for the course, it came up with the mysterious, where was it? Mysterious Energy Coalition. So that's how I came up with this random, there's coalition, this random logo idea, okay? So this is the logo I came up with. I had fun playing with Fresco. I played a little bit with Illustrator on the iPad, played a little bit with Procreate to come up with this look. And what I want to do today, I guess I don't have to do anything, but what I want to do is just kind of experiment more on this with the iPad and just kind of see what other ideas I get from this. So I couldn't tell if that was my kid or in the music. So what I want to do is play with this. I started playing with colors a little bit. Here's some of the original sketches, just kind of, honestly, just kind of screwing around, making something fun. I've been watching David Carson on Masterclass. I don't know if you guys have seen that. Really, really cool. And one thing I was inspired by is just, I don't know, I tend to make my logos this is a little more sketched out than anything else I've done, but I tend to make them very balanced and, everything else. And he was talking about how he basically hates the grid, doesn't use the grid. And this is very, very minor, but I decided to kind of tilt it a little bit sideways here. And so that's kind of how I arrived at this. And the idea behind this brand is, so Mysterious Energy Coalition. Since we're making it up, I decided to make it an energy drink. But when I first started, I was thinking natural gas, energy, that kind of energy. So that's how I came up with the flame. But I liked it, so I kept it because it's my logo and I can do whatever I want, right? So anyway, that's how I got here. Kind of playing around with some colors. And I'll play around with some more colors because this is cool. I like the green. I like the purple. But I'm not quite there yet. So I just kind of want to play around with some more stuff and see what happens. That's where we're at. I just realized I can't see your comments now because of how I have my setup. What up, everybody? What's up, Rob? Is it Co-Grabs the Ink? Katie, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming back. Yeah, and I'm also working because I'm quarantining because our family got COVID. If you're just tuning in, luckily we're all good. Nothing too serious. Mostly just positive tests, but sniffly noses. So my screens are down at the office, so I'm a little bit handicapped trying to see everything in the comments and say hi and keep the stream alive. But let's get after it. Let's make some stuff. I think I'm going to warm up on the computer first, just because that's where my mind's at. So let's do that. Gently set this here. I need a bigger desk too, but that's also downtown. All right. All right. What do we want to do here? Let's play around with some colors. And I think to kick this off, we'll go to Adobe Color. Have you guys seen this yet? So cool. Such a cool service. Oh, I hear baby Declan in the background. All right, so if you go to color.adobe.com, super cool service. Thank you, Caitlin. Appreciate that. And this is kind of hidden up here if you see Explore and Trends and Libraries. And I've been really digging this. I haven't fully gotten to explore it either. I've just been too busy doing things. But when you guys get a minute, definitely check this out. So what I want to do, I just want to come up with a few more color schemes because I wasn't super loving. I mean, these are cool. They're all right. But I want to kind of push this further. So let's just see what we can do here. This immediately caught my eye. Not sure why, but check this out. I can click the Add to Library button because I'm already signed in to my Adobe account. And oops, I think I'm on the wrong library. I'm on a client library. That's fun. All right, let's go back to the Mysterious Energy Coalition library. Let's try that again. And you can't really see because my face is in the way. Let's see. We'll do that. All right, so okay, so I'm back here on color, and in Illustrator, I have my Mysterious Energy Coalition library opened up. I'm just going to click on this little plus sign and throw it into the library. But it looks like because I've already done this once, I need to swap which library it went to. Helix 6. Can I right click? Move to Mysterious. Where the heck are you? Ooh, the Modern Landscape Collective. That was another one I did too. All right. So we moved our color theme back to the Mysterious Energy. There we go. There's that color theme. Let's jump back and grab a couple more while we're at it. This is kind of cool. Click on that button and it immediately throws it right over here into my color themes. Almost immediately. Oh, you know what's going on? Shoot. Yeah, okay. I have Helix set as my primary. So, oh, up here at the top right, there we go. We're going to change this. So now every time I click on it, it'll go to the right library. Okay, we are set. Let's keep going. Ooh, I like the muted tones of that. It looks like my logo or my course branding here. That's probably why I like it. Shameless plug, check out derrickmitchell.com. If you want to check out my courses and tutorials, I got some free tutorials on here from YouTube and all kinds of stuff. But this is what I was looking at. Basically my brand colors for my website, all these slate blue, is that right? Yellows, all this kinds of stuff. I don't want to match, but I'm just going to show you. Throw this on here as an option. There we go. There's some fun color ideas, and let's keep checking things out. Caitlin says she uses this feature often. I'm assuming that was a comment from a while ago. Are you talking about the Adobe Color? I love this stuff. It's so cool. Also, I just bought an RC505 loop station. If any of you are musicians, because I wanted to. It sounded like fun. I just ordered it from Guitar Center today. So who knows? Maybe I'll be doing some beatboxing on the channel one of these days. Probably not. Maybe some guitar playing. I don't know. Add to library. Okay, we've got some colors. Let's see what we can do with these colors. Let's see. This was just going to sample. All right, I'm just going to grab any one of these. Turn on visualize so you can see my keyboard shortcuts. Moving a couple windows around so I can see what I'm doing. Cool. All right. Trying to copy this artboard, but it's being difficult. Oh, I hear another little one. All right, I'm going to play with these guys. So now that I've added those colors to my swatches, I can just immediately apply them by clicking on them over here. And you probably can't see them because I gotta change my video setup. All right, anyway, but then also it's hard to tell what color it is because all of these anchor points are in the way. So if I hit Command H, it just hides all of those, or come here to view, hide edges. It's in here somewhere. Anyway, show edges, hide edges right there. So now as I select things, they're selected, but you don't have all those anchor points in your way. So you can actually see what you're doing, which is kind of nice. Kind of random colors here, just playing around a little bit. All right. So this is an energy drink. It needs like, I need to make a wrap for, not like a wick wrap, but like a sticker wrap for a can. So let's open up Adobe Dimension real quick. While that's doing that, we'll create new. I didn't plan to jump into Dimension, but I figured while we're here, let's create something. All right, basic shape cylinder. Let's grab a beverage. Then we need to make a graphic for this. So let's see, what size should I make this? I don't even know. I'm just making this up as I go. So we're just going to make something that kind of looks like it would fit on a pop can, soda can. I just want to see if this is going to work. All right, so what I'm doing right now is basically just going to make something for proof of concept, just to see if I can get it to do what I want it to. Artboard 18, actually Artboard 10. So usually I pretty much tell you guys every little thing that I'm doing as I'm doing it. But this time I'm just kind of trying to get some work done, stream and hang out a little bit with you guys. Let you look over my shoulder as I play around with some of this stuff. Yeah, let's see how we do. Kind of warming up. It's been like a month since I've streamed. I can't believe it. So I'm feeling a little bit rusty. A lot of bit sleep deprived. Definitely not getting enough sleep right now. All right, let's see if this works. I hope it works. So what I did, I've got a window off screen, just this, and I grabbed this image and just threw it onto the can. Let's see how it works. And I need to zoom in. Let's fit the canvas. So why is this not letting me grab it? Not sure. Let's grab a different beverage can. Maybe that one's being weird. I see a lot of textures going on there. All right, we're going to try that again. Let's grab this and just slam this over here. There we go. Okay, so there's some kind of texture or something going on with that other can that's causing me problems. All right, there's a mysterious energy pop can. Pop. Soda. Do you guys say soda or do you say pop? Let me know in the comments. I want to zoom in. I want this canvas to be bigger. I can't remember because it's been too long. Scale. We're at 1. Nope. That's not how I want to do it. I don't do it that way either. It's 100% look like. Caitlin says soda. Somebody else commented over on YouTube. Let me check that real quick. I gotta know. Is it soda or is it pop? How do you say it? I am using an iPad Pro. Currently, at this very, very moment, I started in the iPad. It's sitting here on my desk. Maybe you can see that. There we go. So this is an iPad Pro 11-inch 2018. And that's how I started this logo process. Was on this thing. You can kind of see on my desk here. And then right now we just jumped over to my desktop because we're playing around in Adobe Dimension here for a second. So yeah, I was just trying to do proof of concept. And by that, I mean, I'm over here in Illustrator and I just randomly made like a random size label, I guess you could call it. And actually, now that I think about it, and is the music too loud, you guys? It's loud in my ears, but in the replays, it's always really quiet. So let me know. Sorry. All right. So this is vertical because in my mind, I was thinking the pop can, the soda can is vertical. I'm going to say pop and soda every time I say it now. But really, this is going to be wrapped around. So really, it should probably be more landscape because it's going to wrap around the object. So, and I did not plan to jump into Dimension at all for this stream. Like not even a little bit, but here we are. What's up, kiddo? There we go. There we go. Frame selection. Look at that right there. F. Okay. So if you're wondering, I had this selected and I clicked on this button up here, or I could hit the letter F and it frames my selection nicely. Check that out. Very cool. All right. So, and why? Awesome. Thanks, Fabian, over on YouTube. Music is nice. Appreciate it. All right. So we got that framed. That looks good. It's going to work. I don't think I can. Let me grab my tools and orbit tool. Let's see. So you can see how it stops on the back here. So realistically, I mean, it doesn't matter right now if I frame it centered, but realistically, I probably want this to be a different size. So let's change our canvas here. And I'm 100% making this up as I'm going. If you really wanted to do packaging, oh, I have a course on that actually, how to do package design. It's on Skillshare also. You can check that out. But if you wanted to do like a real package design, then what you would do is actually talk to the printer first and make sure that you have your dimensions right. But here I'm just kind of faking it for like a portfolio, making it up. All right, so this time what I'm gonna do, I've got this long image. I changed my artboard size and I'm going to, do I have any suggestions? I have an idea about mail delivery logo as a sketch. I'm not quite sure what you mean. Let me know. All right, so artboard number 10. So I've been playing around with this. I love to use artboards in Illustrator, and right now you can see kind of where this is. So we've got all these different artboards: artboard 1, artboard 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I hear Georgia in the background. And down here are the artboards. So if you don't see this, I'm in the Essentials Classic workspace. So up here in the window, down to workspace, down to Essentials Classic. Okay, so you should be seeing kind of the same thing I'm seeing. And right here I can adjust my artboards. So right now I currently have 10 artboards, and I just want to export artboard number 10, which is currently named artboard 18, which is confusing. So let's rename this to Soda Pop Can, because I'm a nerd. All right. So hand delivering the letter into the mailbox. So I guess I'm not sure what your question is. Where the letter is fading into the mailbox. Sorry, Fabian. I really want to help you. My brain is a little slow. I'm running on about 5 hours of sleep today and about 4 hours of sleep from the day before. and about 4 hours of sleep from the day before that. So we're hanging on by a thread. So maybe somebody in the comment can help you out. Yeah, that's where we're at today. That's what we're doing today. Kiddo. So like I said earlier in the stream, I am live streaming from the home. We are quarantining, and I've got my kiddos home with me too. So you might be hearing them in the background complaining and having a great time. Yeah, sorry, Fabian. Sorry about that. I know I didn't help you at all, but I wish I could. Okay, so we are going to export, file, export, artboards, or export as. Grab the artboard, number 10. JPEG, PNG, it doesn't really matter for this. I'm just kind of playing around. Nobody else in YouTube on comments. Yeah, I didn't send out a reminder early enough. But some of us are hanging out over on Behance. If you want to join us there, we've got a nice chat going on. Go to behance.net. We're streaming there. What's up, Ariana? Yeah, Rob, new babies for sure. And the crazy thing is now we've got 2 kids in diapers, so we're starting over, which is fun. I love it, but we're exhausted. All right, back to Dimension. Let's see here. I'm going to go grab that file I just exported. That was the tall version. That's the long version we just made. I'm just trying to see what happens here when I do this. Thank you so much for the good luck wishes. Kilgravs Inc. All right, so now I've got two graphics over here in my scene. I can see the top one, and then I've got the main one. So I'm just going to delete this bottom graphic. I'm just going to scale it way the heck up and see what happens. Maybe. Maybe not. So, okay, so we've got a seam. So we're going to need to center it. I don't know why things are not. It's not wanting to work for me very well today. It's probably user error, most likely. So maybe we'll jump back over to Illustrator, something that I'm more comfortable in and can work a little more brain dead with. So, yeah, Fabian, you can't send stuff in the comment section on YouTube, I don't think. Hey, what's up, Roy from Scotland? Thanks for jumping in. Good to see you. It's been a while. So we are currently trying to play in Dimension, but I didn't pregame this. Usually I like pregame my streams, so I make sure that everything works right, but it's being temperamental or user error, one of the two, but it seems to not be. Yeah, it seems to be glitchy. Okay, we're just gonna pretend that we did it. Oh, come on. All right. Okay, so that would work. That looks like it's wrapping. All right, so if I wanted to, I could push this further and I could design some stuff. I don't know. Let's make something up. Let's do something. Turn the music up a little bit to mask some of the background noises. My wife bringing me a LaCroix. All right, so I drew a shape. Let's throw a stroke on here. All right, so I am in Illustrator. I need strokes. Let's fill it with white. And then let's go up here and grab actually, let's make it a little bit larger. I'm going to grab a brush. And I could just do this very default brush that you see, and you can see how it adds a stroke to it. But now what I'm going to do is come up here to the options. This music might be a little much. Okay. Open brush library. Let's start from the top. Okay. Added a stroke. Went over here to my brushes. Up here in this little tiny top right. Click on this little thing. And then come down to the bottom, open brush library. And I'm looking for maybe artistic chalk, charcoal, and pencil. All right. Open brush library, artistic, chalk, charcoal, or pencil. And now I get all these extra brushes. And I've got the stroke selected, this shape selected, the stroke is on top. And I'm just going to click through and add some of these here and see what we get. Okay. Yeah. And then I can come back to because it's the stroke that we're applying this brush to. I'm just going to bump the weight of this up a little bit. There we go. That's what we want. Okay. So a couple things I could do with this now. I could scale this or skew this or do whatever I want. I'm trying to get some kind of creative thing going on here. If I change the color, you'll be able to see what's happening here. So the stroke is yellow. The fill is white. The stroke is what the brush is being applied to currently. I'm going to drag a copy over here. Go here to object, expand appearance. And now I've got, they're grouped. So Command Shift G to ungroup everything. So I still have my rectangle shape and now I have this stroke shape thing. Okay, so there's a lot of ways we could work with this graphic now. I feel like I'm at some like club or swanky art gallery with this music. So I don't know if you guys heard me say at the beginning of the stream, I've been watching the David Carson masterclass on Masterclass. And so I'm really inspired right now by his approach of just like throwing things on here instead of like applying to a grid or being crazy with it. Yeah, so that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm literally just slapping stuff around to see what inspires me. No rhyme or reason. Also, if you're just tuning in, this logo came from a class that I just recorded. It'll be launched Monday on Skillshare. Super excited about it. And you'll be able to see the process for actually how I made this this logo. And what's cool about that is I do it in a way, I record it in a way that you guys can actually follow along. When I'm live, there's so much going on in the background. I have a hard time talking, for one, and thinking about what I'm designing and what the heck is happening on screen. This is just a mess, but here's what I'm hoping happens is when it wraps around the can, it kind of looks cool. We could throw some text on here. Let's throw a text box. Let's get some lorem ipsum up in this place. Oh yeah, I forgot Illustrator just pulls it in that way. All right, and it's been a minute since I've done it this way. Because I usually do text layout in InDesign. So forgive me while I figure out my life. There we go. Color this something. So I'm 1,000,000%. I haven't done this in so long, you guys. Usually what's happening when I'm designing something is it's a hot deadline for a client to do something, and I don't really get to just, I don't know, like typically I'm working within their own brand colors or, you know, whatever. And I'm 100% just screwing around, like just having fun, seeing what happens with life here. I don't know. This is crazy. This is not usually my style, but it's really refreshing just to kind of play around with it. All right. So what we're going to do now is I'm still kind of trying to figure out how this is going to wrap around the pop can, the soda pop can. If you're just tuning in, let me know in the comments. Do you say soda or do you say pop? Or do you say cola? Are you fancy? All right. All right, we got some text here. This is too big. All right, so what I'm hoping happens here is that once this exports, all right, let's go to File, Export, Export As, and we just want this artboard, which is artboard number 10, because we've done this twice already. I don't know, let's just call it V3 or something. I'm working really random, really loose, just kind of playing right now and experimenting. So RGB, because we're working on screen. All right, jump over into dimension. And I'm sure there's a better way to work. I don't use dimension enough, but there's probably a way to like sync graphics or link it, so that way once I export it, it automatically updates. All right, so I'm trying to move or resize this graphic. There we go. So my hope, and it seems to be working, was to just make like random shapes on this thing and have it look like kind of look cool on the. Yep, words are so hard right now, you guys. That's kind of cool. I don't know, totally random, completely not my style, but I love it. So let's. I'm having a hard time getting it to scale right though, and it's a combination of my computer's doing a lot of things right now, so it's really, really glitchy. There we go. And I think it might be a little bit user error, me trying to make it work like I want it to. Cola Pop, Fabian says on YouTube. I love it. Come on now. Come on. There we go. There we go. When all else fails, just scale everything up huge. And you know, that's kind of cool. Look at that. Anytime you put things at like a 45-degree angle, it immediately adds all kinds of visual interest. Simple. There's a graphic design hack for you. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I'm digging it. Let's see. Okay, so it's too long, or maybe I scaled it too big, or both. So I could obviously play with it on Illustrator and get my sizing more better. Let's move this text over. What else should be on a can? Okay. So we've got limoncello, naturally essenced LaCroix, sodium, sweetener, 0 calories. Oh, 0 sodium, 0 sweetener. All right. 12 fluid ounces, 355 milliliters. We should add 12. Okay, so let's do like 12 fluid ounces. Change color to white. And that is currently huge. So you can see how big my artboard is. So this font or this type is 19 points. So again, I had no idea how big I made my canvas. I just drug out a shape. So the wrong way to work if you're actually doing this for press and you want it to look right. So, but whatever, we're making it up as we go because we can. It's okay to have fun sometimes. And we're using Myriad Pro, which is a default font because why not? Let's jump over here to Behance because I know that's what my other thing was. What font should we use on this? I don't know. Open Sans, maybe. Condensed. What else should we do on this thing? This nutrition facts. We could do nutrition facts. It's all good though. Yeah, my shortcuts are being weird. Really weird. I don't know what the heck is happening. Okay, 12 fluid ounces. We're going to bury it in the artwork because nobody cares. It's 12 fluid ounces. But you have to have it on there for legal reasons. 355 ml. I don't know if it matters. Probably matters. Type change case. Title case. What is happening? Why is this always capped? I don't know what's going on. All right. Doesn't matter. Good enough. Oh, it's because we're in Behance. We're not in Open Sans. That's why. There we go. Okay. All right. Uh-oh. Sleepy music. Maybe this is causing problems. I'm trying to visualize. Oh yeah, that was part of it for sure. Okay, so we got that in there. We should add something like, something like, I don't know, unnatural energy or something. I don't know if I spelled that right. Oof. My computer's been working hard for the last few days. I probably should have restarted it. Okay, whatever. Good enough. It's kind of refreshing just doing stuff without worrying about it like being something a client won't like. Just kind of playing around with the software and I don't know. Whatever you want. No, I don't have an M1 Mac. Actually, I might be buying the new iPad here pretty soon, but I don't know. This is the 2018 11-inch iPad Pro, and it's still super fast. I've had it's really fast. So I don't know if I'll do that. And the reason why I'm holding off on getting the M1, my wife has the M1. I should stream from her computer. But I want the 16-inch with an M1, and they don't have that out yet. That's kind of what I'm holding out for. All right. So let's grab the logo again. Hear it. Oh. My grandma was just trying to FaceTime me. Sorry, Grandma. I'll have to call you back. All right, this is busy. There is a lot going on here. You can tell that I'm clearly been... Do you guys know who David Carson is? I know I've said this like 10 times on the stream already, but if you don't know who he is, here, David Carson Masterclass. So cool. Check this out when you get a minute, you guys. All of you graphic designers, even if you're not.
Never snap to guides.
Never snap to guides. I don't know if that's loud or if you can even hear the audio, but this is David Carson. He's the man. Check him out. Check out his work. That is why I'm designing like a maniac today. All right, let's save this. And then let's export it again. Export as. Use artboards, number 10. What is this, like V3 or 4 now? I don't know, I'm losing count. Export. RGB, because we're working on screen. And last time I forgot to embed the ICC profile of sRGB. That'll make it so it looks kind of the same on multiple different screens. So if you're on a Windows or a Mac, the colors will kind of be the same-ish, more or less. Ayub, what's up? Thank you. I see you on Behance. Says the color's amazing. Do you usually work in RGB or CMYK? Great question, Rob. So yeah, when I'm in Illustrator, because I'm rarely using blend modes, I just kind of open up and go. And usually it's in CMYK. But when I'm in Photoshop, I start in RGB almost always, because the more filters are available in RGB, and then before I spit it out, I recolor it for CMYK if it's for print. Yeah, a lot of what I do anymore is mostly for screens, so a lot of times I end up in RGB. So unless it's like specifically a print project and I'm making a business card or I'm making a poster. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. Ariana says, that flavor tastes like lemon pound cake to me. I love it. Soft drink is distinguished from the harder version. Like the teal and gold. Does iPad replace computer? Georgie. That's my daughter, Georgia. Does iPad... Man, the iPad is knocking on the door of replacing a computer. It's so close. It's so close. For me, the two things that I miss, which is solvable, like I can actually pair my keyboard with this iPad, and then I have these shortcut keys. But everything I do is the mouse I miss too. But I love drawing with the Apple Pencil. But on my brain has not switched over yet into using an iPad 100%. Also, some of the apps I use mostly, like Photoshop, aren't totally there yet on an iPad for what I do. So super close. I'll bet the new iPad 100% will probably be able to replace that for me. It'll be whether the software actually catches up and they make enough changes to the software where I can use it with what I do. All right, back into Dimension. So if I was faster in Dimension and if my computer wasn't choking right now, I'd just make another can. I'm just gonna make another can anyway, even if it chokes. We're just gonna try it and see what happens. Georgia, what are you doing? Come say hi. Want to come say hi? Hi. Hi. Daddy's working. Hi. What? Hi. Oh, don't hit the mic. This button. Say hi. Can you see yourself? Say hi. All right, let's go get back to work. You got some haircut, didn't you? Yay, it looks pretty. All right, we're back. We're back. Apparently, they're upstairs giving one of my daughters a haircut at the same time. All right, let's see. Jumping back. Look at that. All right, let's just throw it in here. Scale it up. Hold that shift button down. I don't know why he wants... Yeah, Adobe Dimension is part of the Adobe family. So it's super, super cool 3D app. It's... Right now, my computer's choking a little bit, but I love it. It makes it so easy. And it, yeah, oh, that is so cool. I'm digging this. This is super cool. I'll have to play with it more. Okay, so something else we can do, and it's been a minute since I've done this. So we'll see if I remember how to do it. All right, add a table, environment. Okay, so now what I can do, I clicked on this table scene. Now I'm going to click match image. Click OK. And then I need to zoom out. Yeah, Fabian, no problem. Let's see. Okay. Okay, that messed up my scene. I want to orbit tool. Nope, that's not gonna do it. Let's just zoom out. Oh, camera angle, maybe. Oops, I undid it too far. All right, we have our graphic, our material, our can, our scenes. Oh, that's why. Yeah, things are kind of sluggish right now. All right. So what do I want to do? What I'm trying to do is zoom out and make it the right size for things. We're gonna put a pin in that, but you guys get the idea of what we can do with that. Make it match the scene. Really, really cool stuff. Yeah, it definitely looks like a finished product, like something you already did. Let me see. Orbit tool, interaction mode. Pan is going to, yeah. Sorry guys. I need more sleep, and then a restart, and then we'll be cooking with gas. So we're gonna save this. I haven't even saved it yet. I do that all the time. I forget to save stuff. Got the beach ball. There we go. Okay. Mysterious energy. What's up, Georgie? Mysterious energy can. And let's throw this. here. So that's saving. We can come back to it. I'm just going to take a picture of this, like a screenshot. So cool. All right. Now, if I save this, if we look up here, it's still a cloud document. So in theory, if we jump over to the iPad and we don't spill my drink on everything. Yikes. All right. All right. And then I go back out, click back in. Okay, so for the most part, all of this, anything that was outlined, still looks good. So ridiculous. There's so much going on here. I love it. All right, so our text didn't update. So let's see. What was this? Open Sans, I think. Let's replace it with something else. Yeah, Adobe Dimension definitely deserves its own course. I not used to, but like I used it a lot for a while there, and then lately I've been doing a lot with the iPad and Illustrator specifically. So I just feel a little rusty. I just need a minute when I'm not streaming and I have most of my brain power. Let's put a random font on there because why not? Sure, why not? Why not? These two fonts definitely clash between the Energy and this. What font did I use? Let me see. Why is this not popping up? Oh, schlop. There it is. I just missed it the first time. Okay. I love getting to use my hands like this on the iPad, though, and using the Apple Pencil. I just wish, honestly, what I wish would happen is literally that the 16-inch MacBook Pro would also work with the Apple Pencil, and you could take the screen off, or you could put it back on the base, and it would have all the ports. Is it too much to ask to just want everything? Georgia! I'm looking for schlop. That one. What are you doing? All right. Fonts are hard, guys. Fonts are one of the hardest things for me to figure out and decide on. Let's fix this while we're down here. That's kind of cool. What font is that? Active Regular. That might actually work. That might be a good one for this. How you guys doing in the chat? Use the dolly right below the pan. Thank you, Kyle. That was probably like 10 minutes ago, and I was in Dimension. Let's jump back into Dimension real quick and just see the dolly right below the pan. So I'm going to click on this shape, and the pan is here. Is this the dolly? The dolly. Okay, what's that going to do for me? Thank you, Kyle, for the win. Okay, the next thing I want to do is just zoom the whole scene out. That's all right. We're headed the right direction. Now I want to rotate the tool this way, I think. See how the lights track with it? So stinking cool. All right, and then I want to change this graphic. Bring it up that way. Let's drill down into the graphic, and I want to slide it across. See, I think part of it was the computer was just being really upset at me earlier as part of my... I'm going to blame it on the computer, even though I totally know it was me. Come on now. Okay, well, that's cool. Come on. Come on. So now I got to do this again and rotate it more. No, I don't want to do both of them, just the one. Okay, you guys. Well, clearly... So cool, though. Okay. We're so close to greatness here. We're so close. It's using all of my brain power to try and make it do what I want it to. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's probably my grandma again. Trying to FaceTime me. Cool. Nope. I did it! Finally! Oh my gosh. Notice I couldn't talk for like 10 minutes though to be able to let it do what I wanted it to. Okay. Whew. All right, now can I just... Yes. Okay. So the back's pretty boring still, but that's all right. Cool. I'm happy with that. That I can work with. All right. So once we're off stream, boom goes the dynamite. Thank you, Kyle, over on Behance. Stud. Appreciate it. Okay. So now once this is all said and done, I want to render this. I'm afraid to push these buttons though, because I don't want my computer to crash because I can tell it's hanging on by a thread. So we're going to save this. And we were having a good old time back here on the iPad making more stuff. I don't really know what else to make to this though, because I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's really cool. It's a good start. Let's don't even know what I want to do with this right now. Any ideas in the chat? So what I'm doing is I want to make some more graphics for Georgia. Yeah. I want to make some more graphics for the course that's dropping on Monday. And that's what I'm doing right now. So ideas. Any ideas, you guys? Mysterious energy. I can make a whole nother look, but I'm just kind of happy with how it is. And I might need to go attend to this 1.5-year-old over here causing some ruckus. All right. Uh-oh. Did the stream just go down? Kevin, I'm currently not using the M1. This is the 2018 MacBook Pro 11-inch. For those of you just tuning in, I'm quarantining at the house with my family. Screaming kids and all. We're having a great time. Where'd your mama go? Where's mama? Anyway, Kevin, this is currently the 11-inch 2018 iPad. I will be getting the 12.9-inch super awesome new iPad that's coming out, mostly actually for the display to play as a sidecar for my laptop and for the stuff that I'm doing here on Illustrator on an iPad, just to have a little more space with it. I recently traveled though, and this size is just so nice to travel with. I kind of wish that all the features that the 13-inch has or 12.9-inch has with the 11-inch, because I really, really like the size of this. But the upgrade isn't because this, like the speed on this thing is still crazy fast for what I do with it. The upgrade's mostly going to be because of the size and the screen that it has. So, and I'm really curious to see, I might update how I edit my videos. So I might start using, I think it's LumaFusion, I forget, on an iPad, and I might just start editing videos on that just to kind of see how it does. So could be fun. Could be good stuff. All right. I'm really happy with this and how it turned out. I think it's a lot of fun. So now that I'm back and we're getting back to normal here, by normal, I mean my wife just had a baby a few weeks ago, and so it's been crazy, still kind of getting caught up on sleep. So I paused streaming for a while, but I'm going to be streaming a lot more, actually probably every day for the next week or two. So you guys will be able to catch up with me on Behance and on YouTube. Yeah, daughter's definitely trying to grab my attention. Luckily, mama came over there and saved it. So anyway, I think we're gonna shut the stream down. It's been awesome. I hope you learned something fun. We jumped into Dimension, made a mock-up of that. I'm gonna render this out once the stream is off, so I don't crash the stream. But basically, what that's gonna do is spit out a high quality render of this image. And yeah, hopefully that inspired you guys. If you don't have an iPad, to pick one up and play with it. If you do have an iPad, to jump in and experiment with that. Even if you don't have any of those things and you're playing in Adobe, whether it's Photoshop or Illustrator or any of these apps, just experimenting. Like with this, it was so hard to just turn the filter off for like wanting it to be a certain way or wanting to work within certain colors that I would usually do, and just kind of go nuts with it. So that was fun. We'll pick this up here in another stream, maybe tonight and or tomorrow. But I hope you guys have an awesome day and an awesome weekend if I don't see you. Also, jump into one more thing. Which screen is up right now? If we go to this button, if you go to my website at derrickmitchell.com, I plugged this earlier in the stream. You can, well, a couple things. You don't have to sign up for my newsletter. It's whatever if you want to. Here's a new iPad. This is what I'm going to be getting. This guy right here. If you go to derrickmitchell.com, you can sign up for my newsletter if you want to. You don't have to. But then when I go live, I send out an email so you guys can check that out. Boom. So scroll all the way down to the bottom and you can join the newsletter. I know it should be above the fold and up on the top. but I hate pop-ups, so I put it at the bottom of my website. Or if you're watching on Behance, you can follow me on Behance and tap to get notifications when I go live, or on YouTube. Same thing. Subscribe over on YouTube and never miss a beat. Kevin, thank you so much for jumping in. Kyle, thanks for the help on the dolly tool. Rob, thanks for being around. Is it Gabriel? Bliss, Ariana, Ayub. So much fun. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Fabian over on YouTube. Roy S over on YouTube. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Have an awesome weekend if I don't see you before then. We'll talk to you later. All right, guys, thanks for watching today. Hope you learned a lot of valuable information, and I appreciate you sticking around to the very end. But before you go, just a couple things I want to remind you. The first is, if you haven't already, feel free to like this video if you can, depending on where you're watching from. Give it a thumbs up, or subscribe, or tap the bell, or give it a follow if you can. And also maybe even just copy the link up in the browser and share it with a friend, or post it to your Facebook page. I'd really appreciate that. But again, just want to say thanks for sticking around, and I'd love to continue going live as much as possible and helping you guys out. So the best way that I can help you is by you commenting on the videos below. I read those comments. I engage with them as soon as I can, if I can, when I see them. So if it's live, I'll try and answer you right away. If this is a replay, you can still comment on the video, and I go back and I read those. So I just wanted to say thanks again for watching, and let me know what you're working on. I'd love to help you out, and hopefully we will see you in the next live. And to be sure you don't miss it, like this video and subscribe and follow and do the things. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later.